my channel. I'm really excited. I get to do another collab. This is absolutely fun. I love doing these things. Mainly because you get to meet people, new people, and become new friends, and it's just really nice to get to talk to people from all over the world or all over your own country or whatever. But this lovely lady is Jadevanessa, Moseley or Moseley. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that name or not. I'm really sorry if I am, but her link to her version or her vision of a smoky eye is down below, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please go check her out. She's absolutely amazing with makeup. She's really sweet, and yeah, she is really good. You're gonna love her, I promise. I promise you're gonna love her. She's awesome. This is the version that I came up with, and I hope you guys love it. I am in love with it. Like, I've been dying to do something with the duochrome look that's been becoming popular, but it's in my Wet n Wild palette. I tried to keep the eyeshadows all like drugstore. That way it's kind of affordable, because I haven't really done anything like that in a while where I've had like a drugstore of some sort. It's all just basically been high-end, so I really wanted to do something that incorporated a lot of drugstore stuff just for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's go ahead and just get right on into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start out with is the transition color, like always. I'm going to be using the Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder by NYC. This is just in Sunny, and I love this color. It's just a warm tone brown, and I'm just going to be using my Luxie 205 Tapered Blending Brush. I love this brush for putting the transition color in. And all this is going to do, move the mirror down a little bit, is just help with all of those dark colors and transitioning them to the brow bone. Alright, so the next color that I'm going to be using in these palettes, which is both Wet n Wild, I'm going to be using one of their new palettes coming in Latte. And I'm going to be using also another one that is called Comfort Zone, and this is just what it looks like, and I'm going to be using kind of this range right here to do this with, and except for the green. I'm not going to be using the green, and I'm just really more or less going to be using the highlight shade in the black out of this palette, and I kind of wanted to keep this as drugstore as possible, so it'd be kind of an affordable way for you to get a smoky eye. And I'm going to just take my let's see, e.l.f. contour brush. This is the eyeshadow brush. It looks like this right here, and I'm just going to be dipping into the black, and I'm just going to be placing this on the outer corner, kind of packing it into the outer crease as much as I can, just on the outer crease, or outer crease, on the outer corner as much as I can, just like that. And then I'm going to be placing some right in the inner corner area, just like so. I'm going to be using a more precise, like, let's see, this one is just from the BH Cosmetics white looking one, and it's just like a pointed, I don't know, blending brush. I'm just going to be taking the tip end of that into the black, and I'm just going to be putting this into the area where I cannot get in there with that other brush. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be going in with a clean, fluffy brush. That's not the one I wanted. This is the Sephora Pro Crease number 10. It's just a blending brush, nothing different from all the other ones. Then I'm going to be going back into that transition color that I used, which was the bronzer, and I'm just going to be taking that up on the brush, and then I'm going to be taking this and blending out this black into the crease, just back and forth until I can get almost like a really flowy transition, just in a gradient feeling. I keep saying feeling, I mean look. Just back and forth. Creating a halo effect. Okay, and then I'm just going to be going back in with that gel brush and that same black color, and I'm just going to be putting more in that general area to intensify the inner and outer corner. Just like that. And then taking some more on my brush as the transition color, and I'm just going to blend it outward. I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in to the black using my Pro blending brush, large number 27 in Sephora, or brand Sephora. I'm going to be taking the tip end of that right into the black, not picking up much color at all. And I am going to use this just into my crease to kind of connect the two outer and inner corners. And I'm going to do like a slow build because I don't want it to be too crazy at first. So I'm just going to be taking a little bit at a time to really connect those. I like this brush because it gets right into the crease. Okay, and I'm also going to be deepening up my inner and outer crease again with this color because I really want that black to be just as intense as I can possibly get it. And don't worry if you like have jagged or whatever edges, I am going to be putting a much more vibrant color in the middle of my eye, or my eyelid. Anyway, I'm just going to be using that same blending brush with no additional product. And I'm just going to blend out the edges as need be. So now with that done, I'm going to be going into the Comfort Zone palette. If I can get it open. It's this one right here, and I'm going to be using this bottom shade right here. It's the Definer shade with a small eyeshadow brush. Just looks like this right here. This is just also from the same brush set that this one's from, BH Cosmetics. It's just an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be taking this on this brush, that color, and I'm going to be packing this into the center of the lid. Okay, so that's not as intense as I was hoping it would be. I'm just going to blend out some of the sides here. And there is quite a bit of fallout. So I am going to be going in with, and I was hoping I could keep this as not as high end as possible, but if you have any kind of base of any sort, you can use this because I really want that color to be really intense. I'm going to be going in with my MAC paint pot in Barely Steady and sticking this just right in the center of the lid. I'm going to be going in with just a concealer brush. Trying to see if I can find one that, yeah, here we go. It's just kind of a concealer brush. This is just BH Cosmetics again. I'll have all the brushes and all the stuff that I used in this makeup tutorial down below if you're interested in any of that. But I'm just going to pack this on the brush, and I'm just going to place this right in the dead center of this lid. I'm not going to go up. I'm not going to go up to the crease. I'm just going to keep it right in the dead center. That way I have something that this can, this eyeshadow can stick to, because I really want it to be like in your face. And then I'm just going to pick the color up again and pack it onto I'm going to do the same for the other side. I love the duochrome look. I think that's so pretty. Okay, so I am going to brush away because this does have a lot of fallout. The duochrome does. I am going to go back in with my fluffy brush that I put in the black to put in the crease, and I am going to take some more on that brush, and I'm just going to kind of focus this right in the crease, but blend that color out. And again, I'm just going to take that fluffy brush that I used in the beginning for the transition color. I'm going to put some more of that bronzer on there. And I'm just going to lightly dust over this to just kind of blur those harsh lines out. Also in the Wet n Wild palette from Coming in Latte, Latte, I'm going to be using the very last shade, or the very first shade in this. On another eyeshadow brush, mainly just a flat eyeshadow brush, and this is another one from the same brush set from that one. I'm going to be putting this on my brow bone. Alright, so next I'm going to be going underneath the eye, and like I did before, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the black. I'm just going to pretty much bring the top part of the eye down to the bottom of the eye. And I'm going to go into the black with my Sephora Pro Smudge Brush in number 11. This is like one of my favorite brushes to use. And I'm just going to put this on the outer and inner corner of underneath the eye. I'm taking this as close as I can to the inner lash. Next I'm going to be going back in with the paint pot, barely steady. It's pretty. I love this one. It just looks like that. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this and stick it underneath the eye where I'm going to put the duochrome eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm going to be dipping into the duochrome with the same smudge brush. If I can get it out of it, it keeps trying to fall out of my hands. But with the same smudge brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto the tip of this brush and just place it right in the center. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my pencil brush. This is the MAC 219, and go back into that color we used for our transition, and I'm just going to smoke this out underneath my eye. Alright, so I really don't want to do winged liner. I just want to go ahead and go in and put like a line so I can put my falsies on. So I am going to be wearing lashes in this look, and I'm going to be using the KatVonD lip ink liner in Trooper just to outline the upper part of my lid. Okay, so now with that on, I'm going to go ahead and do the lashes, which I'm not very good at. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on camera. But for the eyelashes, I'm going to be doing the Eylure London, I think. It comes in this little box right here. But I'm going to be doing these up top, just like that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get these babies on. So the lash glue that I use is the Revlon clear kind. It's just in the white tube. That's the kind of lash glue I use anyways, if you're interested in that. And I'm just going to wait for these to get tacky. I'm going to go ahead and put them on, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I got these on, I am going to smoke out the bottom lash line just a little bit more, just because I feel now with the lashes on and then being so bold, I really need to smoke that bottom lash line out really, really well. That way the top of my lashes don't look so heavy. Let's go in with the black and that, let's see, what was this? The smudger brush again, and I'm just going to take this just a little bit lower on the eyelid and kind of bring it up and into the other shadow. And don't worry if it looks a little bit messed up, it's okay. We're going to blend it out and it's going to look good. Then I'm going to go back in with that one stuff that I used. What was this called? Bare Steady. It's not a very pigmented eyeshadow, and I was kind of hoping it was, but it's really not. So that's okay. We'll fix it with that. And I'm going to go back in with that color on that same brush I used with it before, and I'm just going to put this underneath the eye. And take that brush and blend both sides in where there's no harsh lines, and then I'm going to go in with the 209 MAC brush, and I'm going to blend that out. Okay, now with the glue on my eyelashes dry, I'm going to go in. I can't put anything on my nose, but I'm going to go ahead and go in, and hopefully this lashes will fit. I'm going to curl these bad boys a little bit just to kind of get my lashes to kind of go up with them. And then I'm going to be going in with the supersizer, just the original one, and I'm going to blend these two in together. So after that, and after I've got the lashes pretty much looking like they're all one, I'm gonna go in with a black eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to put eyeliner in my waterline and my tight line, and alright, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing is going in the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm going to be putting a highlight color there, and I'm going to be using the TheBalm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer with my pencil brush, the 219 from MAC, and sticking that in there to brighten up my eyes. And if a color is not as intense as you want it to be, you can always take the brush that you're going to be using it with and spray it with something to get it like a little wet, and dip it in there. And it, like, I don't know, it just makes it so much more like brighter. Alright, so now that the inner corner is done, I am going to go back in with some more mascara and just take this on the bottom lashes. I think I'm going to opt out for my other CoverGirl one. This one works really well on the lower lashes with separating them and everything. So that's the one I'm going to use. And this is CoverGirl's LashBlast Volume. Alright, so the eyes are pretty much done at this point. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face for blush because my eyes are so bold. I am going to keep it a little bit more on the matte side and use, this is, not this one. This one is Tarte Exposed. Just looks like that right there. It's really pretty dusty rose color, and I'm going to put this all over my cheeks with my Wet n Wild blush brush. Alright, next is highlight, and for the highlight I am going to be using the same Mary Luminizer that I used in the corners of my eyes. Like always, my e.l.f. blush brush is the one I'm going to be using to apply this highlight. Alright, so for lips I'm going to be going in with two different kinds of lipsticks, and one of them is the Clinique Matte Suede, I think that's what that says, and the other one is the Too Faced Melted, just Melted Nude. I like these two together, so I'm going to put this one on first and then put the other one on last. I love these two together. I feel like this one just kind of covers my lips, but the color of it's just not good for my skin tone, and then this one just gives it that extra so pretty together. But anyway, yeah, so this is pretty much the final look. I'm gonna go ahead and just tone down some of that highlight. I feel like I'm really shiny. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in and let you guys see the final look of my eyes and how everything turned out. Oh, I love the duochrome color. Oh, it's so pretty. And these lashes are a little bit too big, but I don't want to cut them down. Not right now anyways, but they seem to fit my eyes pretty good. I kind of like how it turned out. So yeah, that's just the final look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I enjoyed making it. It was really fun, and I've been dying to use that duochrome color. I'm obsessed with that color. I think that's one of my new favorite eyeshadows. But yeah, that's the final. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am on how this turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the duochrome looks. Very beautiful, and I haven't done anything like this kind of look yet on my channel. So yeah, I'm really excited that I got to do this collab. So please go check out the Jadevanessa Moseley, or Moseley, I'm not sure how you say that. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. But all her information is down below, all her links and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did. Leave a comment down below, even if it's just to say hi. I will say hi back, and yeah. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.